Hello everybody, what's going on? I know it's been a minute, but I'm here now. Under the current circumstances, I'm here to bring you more Madden for those that are interested. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see. Division playoffs, Bears, we beat them 28-26. Conference championship, the Cowboys beat us 13-31. Very sloppy, messy game. I apologize for that. My focus should have been in there, so we lost. I had quite a few players make the Pro Bowl, though. My quarterback, surprisingly, is in there. Breda. And a number of Pettis. Kittle, tight end, yes. Some of the offensive linemen. Buckner made it. Look at Khalil Mack. Eli Harold. Alexander. Yeah, quite a few Niners made it this year to the Pro Bowl. So let's get into the other important business here. Let's see. I'm having a tough decision because I'm gonna have a few key players that I'm gonna have to let go. I'm gonna show you right now. Money is tight and their age as well, which is Sterling, tight end. Of course he gotta go. He's 32. His stats is steady dropping. Left tackle, I just can't afford him at this point. Look at my cap space, minus 4 million, and penalty cap space is 3 million. Campbell, good wide receiver, but I just don't have the time. Well, I'm flooded. I got like 5-6 other wide receivers, so even though he's fast, I can't really use him at the time. He's 28 and he asking for too much money. I can't deal with that. Eli Harold, who has been a key component for the past 4 or 5 seasons. He's asking for a type of money I can't afford right now. He's getting older. He's losing attributes. So I gotta let him go. And then Daniels, of course, who's been losing too. So the only really important person is Eli Harold out of this last few people I have left to keep or let go. But I can't afford them, so, and they're up in age, so I gotta let them all go. Now, moving on, let's see who wins the Super Bowl out of Dallas and the Chargers. Let's see what you got to say to me. What do you think of the Super Bowl teams this year? Boats versus Boys. Los Angeles scored more than 30 rushing touchdowns this season, but the Boys will be prepared for it. Right now, I don't know if anyone is good enough to keep up with the Dallas rushing attack. They were amazing all season, so it should be a great matchup. Man, fuck them. Fuck Dallas. Oh, they ain't played yet. See, it's up to me on how I'm going to do this. So in the meantime, let's do this. Let me show you who my prospects are. In this brief summary, I definitely need a quarterback. My quarterback has been so motherfucking garbage. So garbage. So my first round pick is 30. Second round pick is first. No third round picks. So on, you see 2 4th rounders, 3 5th rounders, 3 6th rounders, and a 7th. So what my plan is, to be honest with you, I got my eye on Ricky Holiday. Robert Hoffman looks cool. That's a 4th rounder. The problem is I need to get in the top 3 rounds, but I don't see none of that happening. Definitely, I don't know if he's gonna be around. I need to check him out. Improviser, man. Throw power, okay. Throwing a run. Okay, I could use him. He's 6'2". He's a little short. Nick Folk. Let me keep you in mind, because I definitely need a quarterback. And you look like you could be ideal. 3rd rounder, I could really pick you up in time. Let me see. Yes, I might use you as my 2nd round pick. But I'm finna do some changes to see what I can do. I definitely can't use a quarterback later in the rounds. That's not gonna work. Not with the way my situation is working. And then halfback. I'm not really having no immediate trouble there. Even though I have my eye on Sherrod Harrison, but it all depends on the speed and everything. Dudley Benedict, got my eyes on him, and surprisingly Conrad Hensley in the 4th round. Donovan McDonald in the 5th round, but I don't think I'm going to even be tripping off them by then. Nobody in the fullback position. As far as wide receivers go, like I said, I got 6 of them right now. That's why I let the other guy go, because he'd made 7. So I will show y'all in a minute, but I got my eyes on. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute why I'm looking at more players, because my wide receivers are getting up in age. So Will McCain, got my eyes on him. I got my eyes on Bryson Keaton. These are both 2nd rounders. And then, do I have my eyes on it? Yeah. Joey Skinner. But like I said, all that depends on their combine. I definitely need a tight end. I definitely want to try to get him in the 1st round, but I don't think it's going to work since he's already the first up in tight ends. Somebody's going to snatch him quick. And I can't afford to move up in the 1st round draft because I don't really have that type of money. And I'll show y'all that in a little bit too. So Sammy Ball, damn, I would love to get him, but that's not going to happen. I might have to go with Frederick Rutledge, just for cosmetic reasons. I already got Kittle and my other guy, but he's going to need help. Now, as far as the front line for the quarterback, Austin Anderson, left tackle, as you can see, I'm pretty decent there. My plan is if I take anybody, he's 6'8". If I take anybody, I plan to move him to a different position. And along with Ralph Dixon, they're both 6'8", as you can see. First rounder, late first rounder, and second rounder. I'm kind of toe up on a lot of things, but if they don't work out, I got my own DeAndre Roseman, who's also 6'8". To be honest with you, I prefer my offensive lineman to be 6'5" or taller, based on the fact they're good at pass protection and run defense. Anybody 6'4" and under, they're only good at one or the other. They can't do both. Well, shorter can run a little better, but the fact is, taller can push them off their own run route a lot easier when it's a run play. You know, they can block them out a lot easier. A shorter is just run faster with lesser strength, which means the defensive lineman could get away from them if they have better attributes than them and grab the defensive run. The running back. Fourth rounder, Drew Gurry. If I could get him, it'd be a steal. But I doubt if he'd be around because I'm not sure if that's going to work. But if it do, good. Nobody as a center is not working for me. Right guard, Jacob Mayers, 6'4". Once again, that's tricky, but he's the only one that fits the bill in case it comes to that. As you can see, my left guard, center, and right guard over there far left-hand side is all C+, but I haven't given everybody their up-skill points yet. So they probably be in the green as B- or regular Bs. Right tackle is full, as you can see. Kevin Howard, who will definitely not be around, but he looks good with run block A-, pass block A-, run block A-. Irvin Duckworth. Look, these are all undrafted. Walter Richards, Leonard Wilkinson. Now, once again, that all depends on their speed, strength. What the hell? I didn't mean to come all the way out. That depends on their speed, strength. So, then left end, which is all defense now. If you look on the far left, my defense is pretty much in the green. Left end B, right end A, defensive tackle A-, left outside linebacker B-, middle linebacker B, right outside linebacker B+, C+, a B- to cornerbacks, free safety B+, and strong safety A. Now, my defense is what's been keeping us in a lot of games. And I'm trying to make sure that stays that way. So as far as left ends go, these are the only people that is worth looking at. But I honestly don't think I'll be getting to them or be wanting them at that time. This is left end. I just need one person for left end. Now right end, LaMarcus Gordon, 6'5". Depends on his speed. Freddie Fleming, 6'4", and Oscar Griggs, 6'4". Defensive tackle. Now, in real life, you all see DeForest Buckner and my other boy. I got rid of him like second season. I'm not surprised that they're letting them go on our real team. They're good. They're above average, but not. They don't complement well with Bosa and other people we picked up forward. I get it. They're cool, but they're not up to the expectations of really rushing like they should. So I hope we do get better players on our real team. So that's going to be something to watch this next season if everything works out through what we're going through right now, to see if the NFL will be in full gear at that time. So at this time, Max McInnes, 6'5". I just don't see nobody else worth touching. And I don't see me getting any of these in the first round. Third round is a stretch. I have to go for later rounds. Ryan Torres. These two players. And then left outside linebacker. Justin McKay is the only one that seems worthwhile for where I could pick him up at. Just so y'all know, the red means they're lacking in more than one area. The green means they're good in one or more area. Like, he's supposed to be second rounder, but based on his skill set in the combine, he's a fourth round talent, as you can see. And then he's second round, he's a first round talent. So it's like, it's all about the combine stats that helps you out a lot better. Like this guy, I definitely want him. Jacoby Cruz, middle linebacker, 6'3". Hit power 8-. I've been hollering about, if y'all been watching a lot of my videos, I've been hollering about this for the longest. I need people with hit power to knock the ball out more. This past season, I have not had that many interceptions or knocked the ball out. It's been dry from my team as far as turnovers. Good at tackling and pursuit. Right outside linebacker. B+. I really don't need nobody over here. Cornerback. Somewhat of a struggle. So the only person at the moment I see is worth my time is Nick Teague. Hopefully that awareness won't hurt me too much. I have 7 active. A lot of them ain't shit. Then free safety. Sean Owens, hit power. I like Eli Goddard, but he's early second rounder. So a lot of it depends on a lot of shit. Third rounder, I like Armand Kuechly. I would take him and put him as a corner. I need to flush my cornerback position. And Justin Reinhardt, I got my eye on him too. So these two, I would definitely try to put as a cornerback. And that'll do it on that. So as far as my team, now I can show you what I'm talking about. Alright, as far as quarterback, you already know Robert Porter ain't shit. If you've been watching my videos, and I got a lot of garbage ass quarterbacks, nobody really serious. But then when I upgrade him, he should be almost 80. A lot of these players got some upgrade abilities. Breida's 29, he up there in age. He might be in his last year's contract, I don't know. Love is doing decent. And Jones, I gotta give them more playing time. Fullback, I'm straight. Look at, they're young and still good. Wide receiver is where I was talking about. See the ages, most of them are 28. Pettis is up there, he's deep, very good. But they're all 28. Look, 28. Debo, 28. I'm 5 years in the future, y'all. 27, 28, 28. That's Campbell, the one that's finna go in free agency. And then Ratley, 29. So I'm definitely about to start hurting in the wide receivers, depending on their stats when they start going down. Tied in. Kittle, look, he's 30. Once again, I'm 5 years in the future. Knox is 27, right behind him. These two are going to be let go. Daniel Sterling. So I'm only going to have 2. So I got to draft somebody that has some kind of depth so nobody will get hurt. Left tackle, Elliott is 27. So I got him for a few more years. And then left guard, I got he's decent. Center, decent. Right guard, see, both young. So that's why their stats is all C pluses. Their overall ratings, I should say. McGlinchey will be leaving soon. So look at their heights. By the way, 6'8", 6'7". Right guard, 6'4", 6'5". What you about? 6'4", 6'5". 6'6" is my center. Left guard, 6'4". Left tackle, 6'3", and 6'6". So as you can see, he's the shortest, 6'3". Then left end, Herbert, about to be in his third year. Remember, this whole first year he was on the bench. Second year he been out on the field. He been handling his business, and I expect more from him as he rise. He should be, after I upgrade him, around an 87. Hopefully I'll be around for that in the next video. That's what'll happen there. But I drafted him in the first round. First year he rode the bench. Second year he's been on the field. Now he's about to go into his third year. Right end Bosa, look at him, still going strong. He should be a 93 or 92, because I only think I got one upgrade point for him. And then D Moss, he's been handling his business right behind him. Defensive tackle, here it is, Buckner. I'm about to have to let him go soon. Like in real life, I've been holding on to him, but he ain't just reached his peak yet. Or he did, and it's been lackluster. Mayer, who's been handling his business. If y'all seen the videos, he's been in there second a quarterback, handling his business and rushing the passer, stopping the running back in the backfield. Keep your eye on him. He's been doing his thing. If you've been missing it, go back and watch some of my past games. My defense has been keeping us in the game. Everett also, who's been handling his business. That's why Buckner is going to have to go, because these two guys are young and they've been handling their business. And look, he's a superstar. He rode his first year on the bench and haven't really been playing that much. So that's why he's about to step up. And then Eli Harold, I hate to let you go, man. You've been handling your business. He's up in age. He's about to lose more stats, which y'all will see. I really hate to let this guy go, because he's been a real big difference maker. He made the Pro Bowl. He's been handling his business. With sacks, I think he's got like 13 or 14. Matter of fact, let's look at it. Let's see what his stats, because I really didn't want to let this man go. Season stats. Let's look at this. Second game, look at sacks in his second, third, fourth game, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth game, 11, 12. He's been, he's been putting his work where it counts. He's been steady at tackles, as y'all can see right there. Every game, he's been steady with his tackles. It dropped off later on in the year. You see that? That's how you know his stats is going down. Beginning of the year, he was doing decent, and then later on in the second half of the year, they've been dropping off. Probably other players been stepping up, but all in all, I'd hate to let him go, but that's how it is. So middle linebacker, Alexander, up in age. He's been handling his business too. He's been a difference maker. Greenlaw definitely been handling his business. Fletcher, he rode the bench most of this, and he's been the guy to watch. At 6'5", I drafted him in the first round. So I can't wait to get him on the field to see what he can do. He got some upgrade points, which I believe will definitely put him on the field. He already drafted him at 75. So I'm not surprised if he gonna pass Greenlaw up on the depth chart with his overall point system. And Alexander, I know he's gonna lose some points. So Fletcher will be probably the main guy in middle linebacker this offseason. Then right outside linebacker, Fred Warner. He's been handling his business. He's still with me at 27 years old. He ain't going nowhere for a couple of years. Hopefully he continue to do good, because he's been a difference maker too. He also has been hurt this season. But if you look at his... Oh, he got some upgrade points. Good. Look at these season stats. Look at the tackle for losses, sacks. He got 2 in let me see, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, steady machine. Sacks 7, 8, week 8, week 9, 10, 11, week 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, fell off and later, but he's been, I gotta keep him. He's been doing his thing. As we move on to Worley, okay, he's his backup, which is cool. So they're getting up in age. I got to keep my eye on that. Right outside linebacker. Now cornerback, I've been having a lot of problems here, even though I got a slew of corners, as y'all can see. This is my problem, man. My corners keep getting burnt. If y'all been watching the games, y'all see. And I see why. Even though Tyler is not the starter, this is not the depth chart. This is the who's on my team. Depth chart, Tolliver is not first. I believe Bailey is. He was originally drafted as he was a free safety or a strong safety, and I turned him into a corner. Now Brown, 29, he's been decent over the years, but he just been falling off. His speed is what's keeping him in there, but I can't keep him for long because he's not handling his business. Dropping passes, missing interceptions, shit like that. Tart, definitely gonna have to let him go. Not the same. Look, speed 87, 91, acceleration. That shit is about to go down drastically this offseason. He won't be nowhere in the line. I'm going to have to let his ass go. He been doing cool. He been handling his business, but he got to go. Harding, young and upcomer, but his acceleration is what's hurting my team. 87. Nickerson, just lost in the sauce, man. I can't even really get him. I drafted him, and he been some... I just can't do nothing with him because he's getting burnt everywhere at 89 speed, 93 acceleration. And then Gore, I drafted you. You're 91, 91. I didn't draft you. You're off my practice squad. So this is the shit I'm working with as far as corner. It's really terrible. And then free safety, Colbert, he's up in age. I know he's gonna lose his stats. This year, even though he's a speed 94, acceleration 95, he hasn't really made much of a difference this season. And then Seymour, he rode the bench most of his first year. His acceleration is going to hurt, but he's been handling his business. He got a few interceptions. Then strong safety, me, AceLove. I've been mediocre my damn self. You know, this year has been sad for all of us as a defense. Not many interceptions, and really no fumble. We caused some fumbles, but haven't really been recovering any. Tyson Patrick also rode the bench, but he's been doing cool at the times he has been playing. As far as kicker and punter, they okay. You know, they both young, so no real problem there. Oh, Black getting old, but he's still good as a kicker. So there you have it as my team. If you missed any of that, you can always go back and see. If you missed any of my draft prospects, you could go back and see, even though I'll give you a quick rundown again right quick before I move forward. Definitely need a quarterback, like I said. Ricky Holiday, got my eye on him, and Nick Folk. We'll see how that turn out. And then as far as halfback, I definitely need somebody to back up when Breida on his way out. So if you missed any of that, just go back on that as well. So next video, I'll be back to you to show you the draft. That will be next. So I will be going into the off season, do a few things, and I'll give you an update on how that work out. So I didn't want to take too much of your time right here, but I needed to give you an update since it's been so long. I haven't changed anything. I haven't done anything. I've been too busy playing Red Dead Redemption, and I also been playing The Division Part 2 with the expansion of the Warlords of New York. So those what I've been doing. But since we on a semi-lockdown, since I'm here in Vegas, I'm sure you all know all across the country what's been going on. I'm not going to dabble too much into that. So I will be back with some more football for you. Season 6 is around the corner. Hopefully you all looking forward to it. Once again, I apologize for taking so long to make the videos, but I'm here now, and we will be doing Madden Season 6 around the corner. So stay tuned for the draft, and take care. God bless, because we sure need it at this time. And I'm out.